This is ABC7 News Weekend Edition. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for staying up with us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, the death toll in California increasing to 40 people as firefighters work tirelessly to stop those destructive wildfires. Here's a look above one of those fires in Sugarloaf Ridge State Park, just south of St. Helena, and you could just tell by the smoke how hot and hard these fires are burning throughout California. About 100,000 people are now under evacuation orders in the state. ABC's Maggie Rulli is in Santa Rosa, California tonight and tells us more about the conditions there.
Gusty winds and dry conditions are fanning wildfires racing towards wineries and towns across California.
I grew up here, and it's never going to be the same.
More than 220,000 acres are charred. Nearly 6,000 homes and other buildings damaged or destroyed.
The devastation is just unbelievable. It's a horror that no one could have imagined.
We have so many friends whose homes are burned down.
Police going door to door in the middle of the night.
Sonoma County Sheriff's Office, mandatory evacuation order, leave your homes.
Right behind me is the Kenwood area of Sonoma Valley, where that wildfire is very active, extremely dangerous. We've been seeing helicopters and airplanes nonstop trying to put out those flames, but right now that wall of smoke just keeps getting closer and closer. More than 9,000 firefighters are battling the flames with bulldozers, tanker planes, and their own hands. They're starting to get ahead of a few of the fires. Some are nearly 50% contained. And in a rare bit of good news amid the devastation.
Izzy's here. Izzy! Izzy! Izzy, come here, baby! Oh my God! Izzy! Oh my God! Hey, baby!
Brothers returning back to their family home find only charred remains and their family pet Izzy, who miraculously survived the inferno.
And it was elation, tears, happiness.
Maggie Rulli, ABC News, Santa Rosa, California.
Just breathtaking watching this story unfold over the last few days. And now for our own local weather check, we head to former Santa Rosa resident Steve Newman in for Wendy Ross. Steve.
Thanks, Adam. 25 years there, and it is heartbreaking to see that. More heartbreaking for the people there, though. We have some showers that have passed over the state earlier today that once they went over the Gulf just exploded. A lot of lightning after sunset if you were looking to the west. But they're dissipating, and right now there are no more showers upstream. So it'll be dry overnight, but that parade of showers will appear once again tomorrow, as we'll see in our future cast in a moment. High temperatures across the state today. Saturday, 88 in Pensacola, 88 at Fort Myers. This looks like a good average temperature. The hottest temperature in our viewing area, we're down in Inglewood and Punta Gorda with 92. Our high in Sarasota was 90. Now that future radar shows not only the lack of rain overnight, but look at this milkiness toward dawn. This is some ground fog that could form in inland areas. But once at 7 o'clock, once the sun comes up, it burns off very quickly, and we have a nice partly sunny day with, again, more showers during the afternoon and evening hours. Our high temperatures will warm up into the upper 70s and into the low and mid 80s by late morning, and topping off, as we mentioned, about 89. The complete forecast, a look at a hurricane that could hit England and Ireland coming up. That's a really weird story. Adam?
All right, thank you, Steve. And here's a reminder for those wanting to stay up to date on the latest local news. We are proud to announce our new ABC7 My Suncoast News app. If you're an iPhone or iPad user and currently have our news app, you'll want to go straight to the App Store and search for WWSB or My Suncoast. It is completely free and provides the most comprehensible news coverage for Sarasota, Manatee, Charlotte, Hardee, and DeSoto counties. Android users, don't worry, you will get that new version automatically. Well, after 6 years and over 1,000 hours of volunteer support, there is a new waterway in Sarasota County, South Venice Beach, celebrating the completion of its waterway restoration project. The over $600,000 effort adding 1.5 miles of waterway along with 50,000 native plants.
It was filled with microwave ovens, bikes, all kinds of stuff. We got in, put our waders on, we got our rakes, and we pulled up the muck, and all of a sudden birds started appearing and so forth. This is the largest neighborhood in Sarasota County, so we sent out 8,000 to 8,000 of our homes here and said, what do you want to do? And they said, we want to do water quality improvement.
That new water quality improvement not only provides a new home to fish and wildlife, it also improves the quality of the water entering Alligator Creek and Lemon Bay. Well, the number of people killed by Hurricane Maria has also risen. Officials in Puerto Rico announcing 48 have died as a result of the hurricane, and that number could rise again. One Sarasota man with family ties to Puerto Rico is volunteering with the Mutual Aid Disaster Relief Group to help the victims of last month's hurricane. He says supplies remain scarce. 10 local volunteers are distributing 7 full trucks of items, including food, water, roofing, and baby supplies.
It looks like the storm just hit yesterday. There's still down trees in the road, power lines. I'm talking about this bad. Just a simple basic cleanup of the island has not even started yet.
Now, conditions are improving slightly. More than 17% of the island has electricity, but that is mainly utilized by businesses. A growing number of people are getting cell phone reception back, but that signal remains weak. Well, are you struggling to put food on the table because of loss of income or damage from Hurricane Irma? Well, you may be among thousands across the state, which is why the Florida Department of Children and Families has implemented a program to help. Tomorrow, officials will be on hand to help those in Manatee County sign up for assistance at the DeSoto Square Mall. They will be there from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Sunday until Tuesday, October 17th. The DeSoto Square Mall is located on US 301 Boulevard West in Bradenton, and a Sarasota location opened up Friday at the Westfield Sarasota Square Mall. That one will also run from 7 to 6 p.m. tomorrow through the 17th. Westfield Sarasota Square Mall is located on Tamiami Trail in Sarasota. Well, volunteers with the city of Sarasota hit the beach early Saturday morning, but they weren't there to relax. Dozens of city employees giving up their morning instead to help preserve Lido Beach. The crew collecting trash left behind by beach goers. Organizers of the event say it's always interesting to see what type of trash is collected the most during these cleanups.
It's interesting because every time we're out here, we find a lot of different things. This time, it seems that the beach is cleaner today, which is a wonderful thing to see, but I'm actually picking up a lot of little water bottle caps, and I was really surprised at dozens and dozens and dozens of them, that it's almost like, where are the water bottles?
Those visiting our beaches are always asked to be mindful of the trash and make sure what you take in with you is what you're also taking out with you. Well, a community effort to help the people of Newtown was underway early Saturday morning. Sarasota Memorial Hospital's new internal medicine practice and legal aid advisors partnering to help low-income patients better understand the resources for health care that are available to them. ABC7 spoke with Dr. Christopher Jenkins at today's conference. He says a major obstacle many patients face is the fear that they can't afford the medical help they need, and they don't realize what legal and medical aid is available.
They can't have the electricity cut off. So that's where, we partner with the law firms and we try to help these patients out, try to take advantage of every resource that they have available.
The two not-for-profit organizations form the Suncoast region's first medical legal partnership, in which legal and pro bono attorneys will work with physicians in the Newtown practice to address social conditions adversely impacting health. The 26th annual Hunsader Farms Pumpkin Festival kicking off into full swing today. Thousands heading out to Hunsaders, located on County Road 675 in Bradenton, to hear that live music, pick some pumpkins, and check out a variety of food and arts and craft vendors. But the entertainment didn't stop there. There was also zip lining, a corn maze, and motorcycle shows.
Do you like the motorcycles?
Yeah, it's super fast.
Super fast. Yeah. It's a lot of fun for the kids. There's a lot of people here. We got here at 11 o'clock, and it was just, we parked almost a half a mile away, and that was at 11 o'clock. So yeah, it's a good time. It's a lot of fun. It's very inexpensive and good food. I came for the food.
The fall harvest fun continues. Also this weekend and every weekend through October 29th will be the 29th annual Fruitville Grove Pumpkin Festival. They will be open to guests to come check out a variety of pumpkins and fun activities for kids from 10 a.m. through 5 p.m. Who's going to pass up on super fast motorcycles? Come on. Still to come here on ABC7, Too Close for Comfort. Good Samaritans recount their actions as a train barreled towards a wheelchair-bound man stuck on the tracks. Plus, how a new state law in California could make a huge impact in the effort to help rescued animals.
Okay, so we drowned the fire.
Yep.
Stirred it. Drowned it again. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Glasses and contacts. You need them to see, but they put such a strain on your life, you miss precious moments. Due to new advances in vision improvement technology, LASIK is now affordable for almost everyone, with procedures starting as low as $299 per eye and over 1 million procedures performed by our trusted independent surgeons. LASIK surgery is a sensible, safe, and affordable solution to improve your vision. Our simple 3-step process begins with a free evaluation, followed by an extensive preoperative exam to determine if you're a candidate for LASIK eye surgery. Depending on the results of your evaluation and eye exam, you and your surgeon will choose the LASIK option that works best for you. So call now to talk to a LASIK Vision Institute counselor and schedule your free evaluation. That's a $100 value, free. Call the LASIK Vision Institute for your free evaluation and enjoy more of your life.
Call 1-800-813-0109. 1-800-813-0109.
40 million. That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
Don't allow your weight to threaten your health or control your future. Excess weight or obesity can cause emotional and physical health risks. But you can take control. The Your Weight Matters campaign offers free resources and tips to help you measure and understand your weight. Take the Your Weight Matters Challenge. The free toolkit prepares you to speak with a healthcare provider about your weight. Your weight does matter. Take the challenge and take control today.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
Stopped for a train crossing in downtown Kirkwood.
I was actually looking at my phone, working on ordering pizza for lunch. And I had just happened to look up at one point and saw a lady running.
That's when she noticed a woman running to help a man in a wheelchair who was stuck on the tracks.
Like me and my brother jumped out of the car and just like kind of ran over to help and do whatever we could.
Oh crap, we need to go help this man and help him get out of the way.
They say the man's wife was trying to push the wheelchair but not having any luck. So the woman who ran over there first picked him up and pulled him off of the tracks. Then seconds later, the train went by.
It all happened like seconds, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna make it, or are they not gonna make it?
By the time Julie and Chandler got to the man, the train was passing and they helped move everyone further away. They say they don't know the name of the woman who ran over first or where she came from, but they credit her for being the true hero.
I want to applaud her too for being selfless. Like, she definitely noticed and she went and helped somebody she didn't even know.
Frightening experience, but with a happy ending. Well, more good news, this time for rescue animals, and it's bad news for breeders. A new law in California will force pet stores to sell only rescue animals. Stores will only be allowed to sell dogs, cats, and rabbits that are considered rescue animals. The law is designed to help stop the sale of mill-bred animals and cut down on the abuse seen at puppy mills and, quote, kitten factories, where those animals are often bred in deplorable conditions. While the California law will also make things harder for what stores consider consider to be reputable breeders. Lawmakers hope the increased sale of rescue animals will also help lower the strain on shelters. The law will take effect on January 1st, 2019. So how about that effort in one of your former home states there, Steve?
That's a great idea. It looked like my little dog Roper there at the very end there. Because there are a lot of homeless animals right now that they got lost from their owners.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point.
We'll take a look at the California wildfires, but we have a cool front coming our way. The slightest bit of cool air. We'll take anything we can get right now, but today it was a warm day over the air. But look, if you were at Casey Key or anywhere along the beaches, what a beautiful day it was, partly sunny skies. Now, some showers tried to sprinkle on us, but then they went out over the Gulf, and look what happened. That's where they developed. They got the moisture and warmth, and they had showers offshore. A little bit of lightning out there after sunset, but we stayed dry on land. Well, 76 is the temperature at midnight. 70 is the dew point, down a little bit, but still humid. We'll be in the upper 60s. That's how much drier the air will be as we move later on in the week. Humidity 82% right now. And our high on Saturday was 75, considerably warmer than normal. We'll be closer to the 68 by the time this cool front comes by Wednesday, Thursday. High today 90, our high on Saturday 90, 86 the average. Will be closer to the average, but still a couple degrees warmer. Now, those showers are still out in the Gulf of Mexico, really not doing much other than producing a little lightning here and there. And in the interior of the state, it's going to be dry for the rest of tonight. But fear not, there will be another march of showers coming across the state tomorrow afternoon, possibly giving us an instant repeat tomorrow. Now, Hurricane Ophelia. What an odd one this is. It's the 10th consecutive tropical storm to develop into a hurricane. That hasn't happened since 1896. And it's also weird that I have, in my entire career, 45 years of doing the weather, I've never seen a hurricane take a path quite like this. Still Category 2 tomorrow off the coast of Portugal, losing its tropical characteristics as it approaches Ireland on Monday with 80-mile-an-hour winds just offshore, cutting a path right across western Ireland. But you know, the strongest winds are on the right side, so England is going to get a lot of this too, Wales, Scotland, before it all passes by on Tuesday. Very odd. Also very odd in California. The winds were not as high today as predicted, and that was good news for firefighters, but it still looks like hell on earth in my former hometown, home area. I lived in the wine country for 25 years. Winds right now are light, but it's just smoke with fires everywhere, and that smoke contains some toxic material. A lot of those structures that burned in the last week had asbestos and other chemicals, and the air from the smoke earlier was blowing straight down the heart of the Bay Area. In San Francisco, you had to wear a mask all throughout the Bay Area, but look today, the smoke is blowing offshore, so conditions are a little bit better downstream. Here at home, a much more benign situation with only a few showers likely tomorrow afternoon, and we're looking forward to our season's first cool front on Wednesday, Tuesday into Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday before it passes all the way down and becomes stationary toward the Keys, and that'll bring slightly drier air. Be a little bit more comfortable, especially in the evening and early morning hours. Here's our futurecast showing those showers offshore, and it stays dry overnight. But look what happens. This milkiness around dawn is ground fog. It's that time of year when we get fog in the morning, but it burns up very quickly once the sun comes up and things warm up. Tomorrow afternoon, more scattered showers. But look, coming into play here from the north on Monday into Tuesday. Again, a foggy morning on Monday. Partly cloudy skies, and you can see the front approaching, and it will increase the chance of rain up to about a 60% chance Tuesday and Wednesday as it passes by. Out on the open water, we'll have seas northerly 5 to 10 knots in the morning, and seas 2 feet. Only a light chop on bay and inland waters. 87 the beach temperature tomorrow, the water temperature 85. And here's my 7-day outlook showing that chance of rain does go up with that cool front on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday chance goes back down to 20%, but look at our overnight lows. There's the drier air bringing us into the upper 60s where we should be this time of year. Adam?
All right, thank you, Steve. Well, USF football leads the nation in something. We'll tell you what coming up in sports.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $15 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand with no surprises and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service 3 times in a row. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 1-800-918-5654. Go online or visit a Target store today.
ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. Watch ABC7 wherever you are, on our live stream, on mysuncoast.com, on the ABC7 My Suncoast app, powered by the Eye Associates, providing sight for life, featuring traffic maps and live radar, dining with recipes, and My Suncoast Restaurant Guide. Visit mysuncoast.com. Click on the Apps tab to download the ABC7 My Suncoast app for Apple and Android.
What if you had a medical emergency away from home?
My chest hurts. I can't breathe.
What you need is Mobile Help, America's premier mobile medical alert system. Most systems only work at home, but with Mobile Help, you get help outside the home with coverage nationwide on one of the largest cellular networks at the press of a button. Call the number on your screen for a free full-color brochure. We'll send you everything you need, including this base station, the patented mobile device, and the waterproof pendant and wrist button. You can also add the fall button that automatically detects falls and signals help. Call today and receive a risk-free 30-day trial. There is no equipment to buy and no long-term contract. For a limited time, you will also receive a free emergency key box with your plan purchase. Remember, Mobile Help keeps you safe coast to coast.
Call 1-800-916-8638. That's 1-800-916-8638.
Monday on ABC7 News at 7.
Well, the most important thing is probably to get your pet microchipped and register your microchip. We had several dogs come in who were microchipped, and we thought, that we would be able to reunite them, but they weren't up to date.
We hear about it after every hurricane. Abandoned animals we got out of harm's way. What about our pets? I'm Alan Cohn. We'll take shelter at the Trapezoid.
Monday on ABC7 News at 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you. Game on, Suncoast. Get scores and highlights from the area's top high school matchups on Football Friday night, just after the news at 11:15. Sponsored by your local Honda dealers. Now, sports.
Number 18, South Florida, and this guy, Quentin Flowers, going for their 6th straight win tonight. After 4 field goals, the Bulls up 9-3 with under 3 minutes in the half. Flowers handing it off to Darius Tice, who scores his 8th touchdown of the season from 11 yards out. Take a bigger lead against Cincinnati. Final play of the half, Hayden Moore's pass picked off by Augie Sanchez. Sanchez already with a pick 6 this year, and this time with nothing but blockers and offensive linemen out in front of him. He scores before the half, taking it 65 yards. Bulls leading 23-3 in the locker room and then extend the nation's longest active win streak to 11 straight games, a 33-3 final. Now on to hockey, and the 3-1 Tampa Bay Lightning hosting St. Louis tonight. Second period power play, Tyler Johnson scores on a wrister. The Bolts take a 1-0 lead. There's another look at that one, just right under the goalie's legs. Third period, check out this one-handed touch pass from Steven Stamkos ahead to Nikita Kucherov with the backhanded sniper. Another look at Kucherov's fancy stick work there. Bolts win it 2-1, hit the road Monday to take on the Flyers. Well, game 1 of the NLCS tonight in Los Angeles. Dodgers-Cubs for the 2nd straight season. Clayton Kershaw keeping Chicago scoreless for 3 innings, but in the 4th, Alberto Almora Jr. homering off Kershaw puts the Cubs up 2-0. In the 5th, Yasiel Puig thinks he's got all of that one off Jose Quintana. Hits the wall in left field. 1 run will score. LA would score 1 more before the inning was over. And then in the 6th inning, it's Chris Taylor going oppo taco off Hector Rondon. Gives the Dodgers the lead, and they would win this Game 1 5-2. Game 2 tomorrow night in Los Angeles. More to come here on ABC7. Stay with us.
A
Attention type 2 diabetics. The FDA warns of an increased risk of amputation associated with certain diabetes medications. If you took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation or one of these other serious injuries, call the Rely On group right now. If you've suffered amputation or any of these injuries after taking your diabetes medication, call the Rely On group today. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. The FDA has recently warned about an increased risk of leg and foot amputations associated with the use of certain diabetic medications such as Invokana and Invokamet. If you or a loved one took the diabetes medications Invokana or Invokamet and then suffered an amputation, ketoacidosis, kidney failure, or even death, call the Rely On group now. We are here to help you get the justice you deserve. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-355-8205. That's 800-355-8205.
Mark Zupan, part of the U.S. Paralympic rugby team. In my game, movement is everything. I get frustrated when my move is blocked, especially when that guy has no right to be there, even just for a minute. I love a challenge, but I don't like to play this game every day.
A message from the United Spinal Association.
Glasses and contacts. You need them to see, but they put such a strain on your life, you miss precious moments. Due to new advances in vision improvement technology, LASIK is now affordable for almost everyone, with procedures starting as low as $299 per eye and over 1 million procedures performed by our trusted independent surgeons. LASIK surgery is a sensible, safe, and affordable solution to improve your vision. Our simple 3-step process begins with a free evaluation, followed by an extensive preoperative exam to determine if you're a candidate for LASIK eye surgery. Depending on the results of your evaluation and eye exam, you and your surgeon will choose the LASIK option that works best for you. So call now to talk to a LASIK Vision Institute counselor and schedule your free evaluation. That's a $100 value, free. Call the LASIK Vision Institute for your free evaluation and enjoy more of your life.
Call 1-800-813-0109. 1-800-813-0109.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local boys and girls clubs. Great futures start here.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Definitely don't forget to check those lotto tickets tonight for a New Jersey man. It was better late than never digging up an old ticket. Jimmy Smith winning $24 million in the New York Lotto last year, but he didn't check his winning ticket that was left in an old shirt pocket. However, he did see a news story in May about lottery officials searching for a mystery winner. The 68-year-old grandfather then looked through his old tickets and realized that winner was him. That was good timing because he only had 2 days before the deadline to claim that prize. Lucky. Well, fans were lined up outside Marlins Park in Miami today for a benefit concert to help the victims of the recent natural disaster in Puerto Rico, disasters in Puerto Rico, Texas, Florida, and Mexico. That concert, part of a larger initiative called Somos Una Voz, or We Are One Voice, created by singers Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez. Mark Anthony, DJ Khaled, and Daddy Yankee are among the performers taking the stage to raise money for those relief efforts.
We could definitely do without any more disasters for a long time.
Yeah, we've really run the gamut for the last couple months.
Natural or man-made?
Man, earthquake, hurricane, fires, it's been a long one.
We got a change in the weather, just a teeny bit coming in later in the week. A little drier air, bring us close to seasonal normal for overnight lows, but it's going to stay warm during the day.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, Dress light out there, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.